Hey, what's up? Welcome back. If you're watching this, you're probably Googling North Phoenix at 11 o'clock at night, looking at Zillow listings you can't afford yet, and wondering, is this actually a good place to live? Well, good news, you found the right video. I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about living in North Phoenix, Arizona. We're talking home prices, lifestyle, the neighborhoods people are actually moving to, and yes, we're going to talk about the heat. We have to talk about the heat. By the end of this video, you'll know whether North Phoenix belongs on your short list or whether it's just a beautiful place to visit before you drive somewhere with seasons. I'm Suri Atkins, a real estate consultant here in the Valley. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, what does it actually cost to live out here? North Phoenix is a big area. We're generally talking about everything north of the 101 freeway, stretching up into communities like Anthem, Norterra, Desert Ridge, and Cave Creek. And prices, they cover a pretty wide range. For a standard single-family home on a suburban lot, we're talking a quarter acre or less in a planned community. We're looking at roughly 450 up to 650K as a starting point for something that's move-in ready. That's for 3 or 4 bedrooms, a 2-car garage, maybe a community pool. Very normal, very livable. Want more space? If you're eyeing an acre or more, maybe a horse property out near Cave Creek or New River, prices bump up fast. You're realistically starting around 700 to 900K and going well north of $1 million depending on land, the well situation, and what's on the property. Now, if you're looking at luxury, and North Phoenix has some serious luxury communities like Terra Vida, Maribel, Estancia. They're all starting around 1.2 to 1.5 million and go as high as you want to take it. Custom builds in the foothills, multi-million dollars, worth every penny and curve uphill, or at least that's what the brochure says. The honest takeaway here is North Phoenix isn't cheap, but compared to California, Colorado, or even Pacific Northwest, a lot of people are getting significantly more home for their money. That's the big reason why people are packing up the U-Haul. So what is it actually like to live up here day to day? Let's talk lifestyle. North Phoenix sits right on the edge of the Sonoran Desert, and the outdoor access is generally incredible. You got South Mountain to South McDowell Sonoran Preserves not far away, and the trails literally winding through neighborhoods in some areas. Hiking, mountain biking, horse riding, it's all very real and very accessible. And here's the thing, people actually use this. This isn't one of those situations where you move somewhere for the outdoor lifestyle and then your hiking boots gather dust in the garage. When weather is good, which is October through May, depending, you will see people outside every single morning. Now, let's talk commute. North Phoenix sits along the I-17 corridor heading south to downtown Phoenix and also has access to 101 heading to East Scottsdale. Getting downtown takes roughly 30 to 45 minutes depending on traffic. Getting to Scottsdale job centers could be 20 to 35 minutes. Is it a short commute? Not exactly, but if you're working hybrid or remote, it's totally manageable. And a lot of people moving here are working remote, so the commute question matters less. Now, shopping, dining, this is where North Phoenix has grown a lot in the last 10 years. You've got Desert Ridge Marketplace, a massive outdoor shopping and dining hub that feels like its own little downtown. There's also Norterra, Kierland Commons, nearby in Scottsdale, and a ton of local restaurants popping up throughout the area. Chains, yes, plenty, but also real local food, good Mexican food, great barbecue spots, breakfast joints where you'll wait 45 minutes and think it's totally worth it. All right, so who is North Phoenix actually a great fit for? These groups stand out the most. First, families. North Phoenix is one of the most popular family relocation destinations in the entire country, and good for reason. The schools up here are solid. You've got high-rated districts like Deer Valley Unified School District, along with Scottsdale Unified School District, covering parts of the area, and there are strong chapter schools here as well. The neighborhoods are safe, the streets are walkable in the planned communities, and there are a lot of family-friendly stuff to do. Parks, rec centers, youth, sports leagues. If you've got kids or you're planning to, this area checks a lot of the boxes. Second, remote professionals. If you work from home full-time or mostly remote, North Phoenix might be a sweet spot you've been looking for. You've got actual space, not a 1,200 square foot apartment at a price point that makes sense. Homes here have offices, flex rooms, and outdoor areas you can actually use. The internet infrastructure is modern, and the quality of life per dollar is generally hard to beat now compared to most major metro areas. Third, my horse property buyers. This one is a niche, but is real. Cave Creek and New River areas north of the main suburb footprint have legitimate rural feel, horse properties, larger lots, no HOA in many cases. People relocating from rural Texas, rural Colorado, or rural California who want land but also want proximity to major cities, this is a top destination. You can board horses, have chickens, grow a garden, and be at Costco in 25 minutes. That's a very specific lifestyle for people who want to absolutely love it out here. Okay, real talk time. Because no place is perfect, and North Phoenix has some real things you need to know before you sign the lease or make an offer. The summer heat. I mean, we have to do this. Summer in North Phoenix is hot, like really hot. June through August, you're looking at a daytime highs between 108 and 115 on a regular basis. Your car becomes a solar oven. You burn your hand on your seatbelt buckle. Going outside at 2 p.m. in July is something you will do exactly once before you become a 5 a.m. hiker for the rest of your life. The good news, people adapt. Your lifestyle shifts. You become a morning person or a night person. You use your pool. You find indoor activities. And from October through May, the weather is generally perfect. So it's kind of a trade. But, and this is important, if you've never experienced real desert heat, please visit in July before you commit. Don't just watch YouTube videos about it. Go stand outside, feel it, make sure you can mentally handle it. HOA structures. A large portion of North Phoenix planned communities have homeowners associations. Some are great. They keep the neighborhood looking clean, run the community pool, handle landscaping in common areas. Some are less, let's say, enthusiastic about their authority. We're talking about getting a letter because your trash can was visible from the street for 4 hours. Rules about paint colors, landscaping, basketball hoops, holiday decoration. It varies a lot by community. So before you buy anywhere, read the CC&Rs. That's the document that tells you exactly what the HOA can't make you do. Read it seriously. Commute realities. We touched on it earlier, but let's be honest. If you're commuting 5 days a week downtown Phoenix or Tempe, Mesa, North Phoenix adds real time to your day. The I-17 southbound in the morning gets congested. Budget that mentally and financially if you have a long haul commute. If you're hybrid or remote, much less of an issue. Let's quickly run through some of the key pockets in North Phoenix so you have a mental map. Desert Ridge and Happy Valley Corridor. This is the heart of suburban North Phoenix. Dense, well-developed, lots of amenities nearby. Great for families who want turnkey living. Higher price point, but the infrastructure is top tier. Norterra and the Union Hills area, a slightly more affordable entry point while still feeling very polished. Good schools, newer developments which is popular with young families and first-time home buyers coming from out of state. Anthem. Anthem is its own thing. It's a master plan community about 35 miles north of downtown Phoenix. It's beautiful, very family oriented, has its own parks and community centers, but it is far. If you love the community feel and don't mind the distance, people out there really love it. Cave Creek and Carefree. This is the artsy, quirky, small town cousin of the area. Cave Creek has an old Western character, local bars, art galleries, rodeos, the whole thing. It's not for everyone, but the people who belong there absolutely belong there. New River and Anthem West, more rural, more land, quieter, great for people who want to get away from the suburban grid without fully leaving civilization. Each of these pockets has a different feel. So part of visiting before you buy is figuring out which vibe actually fits your life. North Phoenix is genuinely great place to live for the right person. Big homes, strong communities, incredible outdoor access, and a quality of life that's hard to match at this price point in 2026. If you're a family, a remote worker, or someone who wants land without isolation, this area belongs on your serious list. But you've got to be honest with yourself about the heat, and you've got to do your homework on the specific neighborhood and HOA before you sign anything. Here's my real advice. Visit. Strategically, don't come in February where the weather's 72 degrees and everyone lives like paradise. Come in June or July. Drive the commute at 7:30 in the morning. Walk through the neighborhoods you're considering. Eat at local restaurants. Talk to people who actually live there. Because North Phoenix isn't just a place you buy a house. It's a lifestyle you're choosing. And when it fits, it really fits. If this video helped you, drop a comment below. Tell me where you're relocating from. I love hearing those stories. And if you want a deeper dive on any of these neighborhoods, I've got more videos coming. Subscribe so you don't miss them, and I will see you on the next one.